Welcome to an event with the Ascended Lady Masters. I'm Reverend Merriam Joan Handy, your presenter and transmedium. I am here with this video to give you an introduction for understanding what is about to happen and how I came to be related and involved with the Ascended Lady Masters. Our history goes back quite a ways. There are 7 Ascended Lady Masters I'll be working with. The first one I'll talk to you about is Lady Master Rasha. She's a very unknown Lady Ascended Master, and she is the soulmate of Master Odessa, who's more familiar with people as a master in Shambhala. But Lady Master Rasha and Master Odessa started out being my master teachers when I was studying in a mystery school for about 18 years between the 80s and the 90s. That was called the Aquarian Foundation, and I studied with great ascended masters through the mediumship of Reverend Keith Milton Reinhardt. So Lady Master Rasha and I go back a long time, and she's always sort of been in the background guiding me and helping me along the way. She probably was Lemurian, Atlantean, and also around Egyptian time. She's been around a long time. And this is a time when the feminine energies are coming into the earth plane in a very strong way. So about 2 years ago, she knocked on my spiritual door and said, "Hi, how would you like to progress towards bringing through a group of Ascended Lady Masters to present to the general public?" So that's how far I go back with Lady Master Rasha and how we got started on this idea of this event about 2 years ago, and it's currently September 2018 while we're doing this video. So then what happened was the other ladies decided to come through, and the first one to come through was Pallas Athena. And Pallas Athena goes back with me a long time ago when I first started understanding meditation and visualization and self-hypnosis. And so I have to tell you the story because it's very cute and funny. So in my meditation, the instructor said, "I want you to go into your quiet space, your beautiful space, and I want you to find your gatekeeper." A gatekeeper is someone who protects you when you're bringing through messages from spirit. And so I found myself in this beautiful, it looked like a Greek temple. It had pillars, it had water, it had, a bench to sit on. And I'm looking around, okay, where's my gatekeeper? And I see what looks like a curtain over like a little closet area. So I go over and I pull back the curtain, and Pallas Athena comes through in my face with a big aha, like this, but she's wearing like a gargoyle mask, a big, ugly, awful gargoyle mask. She scared the bejeebers out of me. I just went, "Oh my God." I even screeched out loud in the middle of 100 people. So, but then she started laughing and she said, "Now," she says, "let's sit down and stop being so serious about this." She says, "Let's enjoy ourselves and have a little fun and spread the joy." So ever since then, we've been really good friends. And so then the next lady that decided to join the 3 wisdom speaking ladies is Isis. And when I traveled to Egypt and I went through all of the temples, one of the temples I went to, of course, was the Temple of Isis. And I had so many strong deja vu memories of being a priestess in the Isis temple. So I started connecting with her again in this period of time because I had built that relationship with her then. So in the event, the 3 ladies that so far have been doing the speaking, it doesn't mean the other ladies won't speak at some point, but as Lady Master Rasha and Pallas Athena and Lady Master Isis. Now the 3 of them, you want to think, create like a triangle, okay? It's like 3 points. And so they're going to be bringing through ancient wisdoms master teachings, understandings to help you know the truth of how the world exists in our solar system, our galaxy, but more importantly, that you're a spiritual being in a human body going through an evolving journey. That type of information that's very large in scope. Sometimes it will get personal because you might hear something or receive information that just rattles you and wakes you up. And that's the whole purpose of wisdom teachings and master teachings. And their instructions are that we will be not only recording and videoing and audio taping all of the sessions, but we're going to convert them into booklets so that you'll be able to get those for your library and refer back to them as reading material. And so Lady Master Rasha, she's representative of, soul love, soul mate love. She and her mate Odessa, she just radiates elegance. She radiates pure love and kindness. Pallas Athena, she is about truth and justice. She was a warrior, especially to protect children, and that's one of my personal passions. And she's always a lot of fun. She's never a dull moment, and she loves to laugh. So if she comes through tonight, you'll be laughing with her, I'm sure. And then Isis, she is about strength, and she's about loyalty, and she's about the magic of the world and using the powers of the universe, the geometric shapes and figures, and these types of alchemy in order to attract what you want and to produce, manifest things in your life. So the three ladies that usually do the speaking are very powerful. And if you go to my website, wisewomanontour.com, you can read more detailed information on those three ladies, as well as the next three ladies I want to mention. So the next three ladies are Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, and Quan. Now let me give you a background on my relationship with them. Many years ago, not long after I went to Egypt, I went to Israel. And while I was in the Garden of Gethsemane, I was sitting on a bench and I sort of went out of my body and I went right into like a past life experience. I mean, smell, touch, feel, clothing, everything. And I realized I was in the garden like 2,000 years ago, and there was Yeshua, who a lot of folks know as Jesus or Yahweh, and there was Mary Magdalene, and she and I were good friends. We were giggling and laughing and running around the olive trees, and we liked to really play pranks and jokes on Jeshua and the other disciples, etc. So we were always running around having a lot of fun together. So there was a very personal level of relationship there. So when I came back out of that experience, she just was with me from that point on. She was just part of my life. So Mary Magdalene and I love her, and she is, she was the soulmate of Jesus. She had the same ability. She was trained with the Essenes. She knew and understand the power of spirit and how to work its magic in life, and how to, stay focused in the power of love and such. And so she was as strong and as powerful a leader as a complement to Jesus as anybody could be. And then the mother, Mary, of course, the mother of Jesus, she also came to me a few years later, and it was because in that trip I had a chance to experience where the Essenes were. And Mother Mary and Joseph were both trained in the Essenes. The Essenes were like a master teacher village of wisdom people, and they taught disciples and they taught their students. And so Mother Mary was highly trained, and so when she came to me, I was in the process of seeking out information not only on, the essence of the universe, but she brings through the healing energies of the pink ray, the ray of love. And so in this process, as I started to train in healing modalities, I'm Reiki mastered 3 times, 3 different masters, besides all sorts of other types of healing methods. But the point being, when she comes, her pink energy from the heart, this beautiful, beautiful, pure love energy, is felt by everyone around. And so she works with Magdalene in that way. And then the third lady being Quan. Quan is the soulmate of Buddha. Now, isn't this interesting? We have Rasha and Odessa, we have Jesus and Magdalene, we have Quan and Buddha. A lot of soulmate energy here, a lot of balanced energy. And Quan along with Buddha, according to the Shambhala master teachings, she works with the green ray of healing. So oftentimes when she comes, you see green, you can feel green. You close your eyes and you see green everywhere. And the green ray is like the spring of earth. The earth refreshes itself. It's like being born again. It's new birth coming through. So Quan, when I started my healing work, this is where I met her. She came with me. She started working with me, and it's been a wonderful, wonderful journey. So together, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, and Quan, they form another triangle, another 3 points. And their energy during the event that you're about to enjoy, they bring this triangulation of healing energy into the audience, into the public. Now, I want to mention how this sort of happens. The wisdom ladies, Rasha, Athena, and Isis, their triangle goes in what we would call a counterclockwise description. And so their energy is going down into the earth. The healing ladies in their triangle, their healing love energies are going in a clockwise fashion. And so they're going up into the heavenly realms, the higher dimensions. So together, the effect of one going one way and one going another way creates what is known as a toroidal field. And I want to show you what that sort of looks like. And hopefully I've got this in the right place. A little higher? Okay. So the toroidal field, you want to see there's like the 2 triangles would be here, one going down and one going up, and it creates this continual flow of energy. The toroidal field is as natural to the universe and space as anything. And so the toroidal field is what the audience experiences during the event with the Ascended Lady Masters. And so the energy of the wisdom teaching and the energies of the love healing energies, they are both spinning in opposite directions, creating a field of energy just like this. Okay, so you might start to feel many different things. You're going to experience, awakening from the teachings, and then you might feel these healing energies going through you as tinglings. People have said their head tingles, their hand tingles, their body tingles, etc. Some even say the ladies, I would think the ladies don't come alone. I think they bring entourages with them, because the audience also says they feel healing hands laying on their head or their shoulders, feeling them brush their hair as they walk by. So don't be surprised, and certainly don't be worried about it, because the healing entourages come with the healing ladies, while the wisdom ladies are giving you the truth and wisdom of the universe. And then the other lady that comes through, and I'll bring this back to you in a minute, the 7th Ascended Lady Master is rather new to me. She is an Elohim. Now, an Elohim, if you look up the word, it's it would be like a really high level master. An Elohim in some circles of study is called a creator God. A creator God. Just imagine this. She's at a level where she creates planets, which creates solar systems. And so it's an amazing, powerful energy. And the Ascended Lady Master Elohim, she gave me the name Leah or Leah. And so she's the seventh lady. And while the wisdom ladies are teaching, and by the way, Rasha, Athena, Isis, they could speak as one, or they could rotate and you could hear all three with different voices speaking. So we don't know what they do until they do it. It could be one of them speaking, or sequentially all three. The healing ladies, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, and Quan, they're just radiating beautiful healing love energy that you might feel. And while all of that's going on with the toroidal field being created by the opposing spinning triangulations of their energies, Leah brings down a beam. See this beam? She brings down a beam of light energy from our central sun that really radiates into each and every person in the audience, bringing them clarity of purpose and clarity of their destiny. And boy, oh boy, isn't that what we all hope for? Who am I? What am I doing here? What am I supposed to be doing? Where am I going? What's going to happen to me? Etc., etc. So in other words, she basically brings this beam down and you get clear and focused. So you're giving yourself your own psychic readings. In other words, you're being attuned so that you don't have to go outside to ask somebody. You'll know it yourself from within. She clarifies and brings that down through the toroidal field, and it, like, you want to think of it going right into your pineal, your crown chakra, and just like, whoa, waking yourself up and go, I just got bright and clear on what I'm supposed to be doing, what my destiny is, what my purpose is. And isn't that just outstanding? So those are the seven ladies, the seven Ascended Lady Masters, and those are the ones that I'll be bringing through during the event. So I decided to do this video to present in the beginning of every event so that the audience would have a clear understanding of the participating Ascended Lady Masters and have an understanding of how we got together, the history between them and myself as a medium, and then also to understand what to expect and what happens during the event. And of course, you want to take away with you this impact that you will experience. It's a scientific fact, say from quantum physics, let's say, that when these waves of energy come to you through these specific fields, like a toroidal field, that you'll be immersed in that and it will stay with you. It will stay with you for a long time. It literally gets integrated into you. So the wisdom teachings will integrate, the healing will integrate, and the clarity of purpose and destiny will integrate. So that's all I've got to say. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Namaste. I see the divinity of light and love in you, and I so appreciate it. Bye-bye.